Welcome to the Real Estate Espresso Podcast, your morning shot of what's new in the world of real estate investing. I'm your host, Victor Minash. On today's show, we're talking about the land lottery. Now, I'm an investor at heart, and I'm not a fan of gambling. When I travel, sometimes I'll stay in a hotel attached to a casino, but it's usually because it's a nice hotel. I never even step foot in the casino. I'm not a gambler. When we think of a lottery, there's a low cost to play the game, and the potential payoff is huge. Naturally, the odds of winning are low, but emotionally, the payoff is so large that many people still choose to play the game. The expectation value is high enough that people see value in spending a few dollars, even if the statistics say they shouldn't. Okay, so we know what a lottery is. So what does this have to do with land? The value of land is directly a function of what you can do with it, combined with the demand for the finished product in that location. Land can be worth only a few $1,000s an acre if all you can do is grow grass on it. But it might be worth a few $1,000s per square foot if it's in the highest demand areas of New York, London, or Paris. Land is land, but you can transform land into that winning lottery ticket through zoning and entitlement. Unlike the real lottery, you don't have to put any investment in a piece of land that has a low chance of being improved. Imagine if you could take a look at all of the lottery tickets and discard the ones you know are not going to be winning tickets. Now you're only left with the ones that at least have a good chance of winning something. Now, I'm probably stretching this lottery analogy a little bit, but in the world of investing, we tend to think of annual growth. We think of single-digit returns, sometimes double-digit returns if you're doing really well. And without exception, when those strong returns are present, it's because we've done something to enhance the value, to force the appreciation of the property. When you change the entitlement of land, you have a real opportunity to get a big multiplier on the property value, and therein lies the winning lottery ticket. That's the big payoff. Now, I happened to be in Europe for the month of October, and I landed here in Rome earlier this week. In my sleep-deprived stupor, I was thinking about our business and what's made it successful. Without exception, all of our projects have a transformation involved in creating value. Most of them have a zoning change, creating that multiplier. These are not just shots in the dark. Our team has developed extraordinary expertise in getting land rezoned in multiple markets across different states and countries. Once you know how a city operates, these skills are highly transferable from one community to the next. And when I think about our consulting clients, every single one of those engagements involve some change of land use in some fashion. Now, it took us a while to figure out that this is what makes what we do unique. There's no shortage of high-priced consultants out there who can hold your hand through the rezoning process with the city or the county, but they don't usually have the in-house expertise to determine the economic value of that transformation. See, the land lottery consists of two parts to the game. Can you transform the property into something different, hopefully a higher value land use? And then secondly, is it worth the transformation when you're done? See, what I love about this real estate business is there's so many ways to engage. Some people are focused on improving the finished product at the very end of the food chain. These are the folks who buy a property and make tiny improvements with some paint and wallpaper and flooring and maybe some landscaping. But our team is focused on the entire end-to-end process that starts with the entitlement of the land and completes with the finished product in the market. But to deliver on the promise of the finished product, we have to have expertise every step along the process. We need expertise in land entitlement, in the design of the finished product, in underwriting, in job costing, in construction management, in leasing and sales, and in asset management. See, there's value created every step along the way. But the linchpin is the recognition of what's possible with the change of land use. When there's so much competition for deals, prices are elevated these days, and I don't want to pay too much for a deal ever. Undeveloped land is worth maybe just a few $1,000s an acre in an expensive market. The land price is a significant component of the total value of developing the finished product. If you can get a big discount on the land, you have a definite competitive advantage. Does it take longer? Yes. Is it more difficult? Absolutely. But once you have that expertise and experience in-house, you'll see all properties through a completely different lens. In my world, winning the land lottery is finding that perfect piece of property at a significant discount to the market that can be transformed into something the market really wants. And the key is that transformation possible, and is it of economic value? As you think about that, have an awesome rest of your day. Go make some great things happen. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.